Hi guys! Guess what is not a little hazel? I was guessing already. This look at pink. It's starting to open. Last night I saw a little crack between the leaves, the petals, so I knew this morning they will open. I will show it again when it has opened completely. I will also take photos and I will send it to the nursery because I want to see if they have an ID for it. This is a good sized but small plant, as you see. Very nice. And this one here is my Aliceara Tahitian Dancer. The flowers are starting to open. They just started to open this morning. So they still look really dark. And they are still unfolding. But you can already see that bright yellow or orange inside. It's so nice. Here's the brassavola. Now there is only one spike, still blooming. This will still last some days, maybe even a week. We'll see. And the cattleya when this Valentine in June unfortunately aborted all the buds. There was one bud there that I thought could bloom, but well, this happened because it produced a drop of dew or sap or water inside the sheath, and I didn't notice on time. Actually, when plants are making sheaths, it's a good idea to daily look at the sheath and against the light, and if you notice that it looks like it has a drop of something inside, then you could cut it open really gently, such that it will dry, because if the buds they get wet when they are developing, then they might rot like this. I'll cut this off because it looks ugly. This doesn't really bother me so much because I have had this plant for some years. I have seen the blooms. It bloomed in the summer. Of course I wanted it to bloom, and of course because it had 4 buds this time it would look so amazing. It has another little growth there behind everything else. It will be okay. Of course, I would like if it had buds. And speaking of buds, this is the Cattleya when this Cattleya Gold Digger Mandarin. And you can see from inside the dry sheath there are buds developing. Gets a little dark. Well, as you can see, they are starting to open the sheath. This is late. It usually blooms in February. It should be already in bloom. Where's the other sheath? It's over there. And it also has something inside. Really nice. And what else I have in bloom right now is the Goodaleara Masai Red and the Encyclia Vitellina from 2 spikes. This Phalaenopsis that we think it's Cassandra, the cross of Equestris and Stuartiana. One bud here and one bloom is starting to fade, but this is a nice plant because it makes more all the time. As you see, there are more buds coming. And here is the little mini mark, and this really has a fragrance. The Cassandra, I can only feel the fragrance if I go really close and I touch it with my nose, then I can feel it. But the mini mark, I can feel the fragrance standing here. From this distance I can feel it. I have heard that some people have mini marks without any fragrance at all. And I asked one member of our Orchid Society if his mini mark is fragrant, and he said he doesn't know because his sense of smell is not as good. But I would really like to know from people who have the mini mark if yours is fragrant. This Cassandra only seems to have smell at noon, but the mini mark, at least this year, the smell it lasts for the whole day. At night I cannot feel any smell, but already in the morning it's getting strong even, and I can feel it at any time of the day now. It's really nice. It's a little bit like a dendrobium smell, but more citrus-like in a way. It's very nice. I give it quite a lot of light, as you can see. It's close to the cattleya here, and I cannot really move it now because the buds could blast, but I have always to keep it in check because I don't want to get burned by the light. But as you see, the lamps go up to here, so there is less light here than in the middle. And there is a lot of humidity too, and it's just my theory. Maybe the light and more humidity might influence the plant, and maybe this is why the fragrance is stronger now. I don't know, it's just a theory. And this is the BLC Almaquy, and that plastic barrier has helped. As you can see, roots are going down instead of outside of the pot. Really nice. I will have to do the same to the other side because there is a root there. It's going to come out. This is all for now. Have a very nice day. Bye bye.